the Dark Seer maybe TP back to home, pick up all of his items, and then just throw an Iron Shell on the Nyx Assassin before he leaves. Actually,
oh, the Nyx Assassin actually comes in. The Impale hits right as the Nightmare ends. Eris quite low, and there's a stun on Domain just to buy some time to run away. Do they have enough damage to follow through? Eris running as fast as he can. Should be a getaway quite low. Nyx Assassin, no mana. There we go. There's the mana back, and there's the Impale. They catch him once again. A couple more hits, and that's going to be the kill for Waxy.
Very well played there.
How the game's going, the slower pace seems to be favoring them, although they've had a couple.
Jug saw them here. They know he's here. This
Juggernaut gets caught right in between the trees, and that's just a complete chain of stuns. Everything used to secure that kill. And now a lot of damage trying to be put onto that tier 1. The fortification comes in. Nyx Assassin trying to look for a catch from behind. Ember Spirit goes in from above. Gets the slight, and there's the Nightmare. They catch one out. It's going to be the Sand King. He burrow strikes out. Gets both as he's trying to make an escape. Now Tiny shows up, goes for the blink, and then there's the toss. Bane almost going down instantly, but still alive for now. Gets the lifesteal out. He's running away. Meanwhile, there's the Impale onto the Lina. We do have a kill on each side as we have Nando on the other side of the map picking up the rune. Meanwhile, the fight continues as Ember Spirit chases through. Gets a lot of damage, and Juggernaut teleports into the shrine. Sand King now trying to stay alive in the sandstorm. We do have Tiny running away, but here comes Lifesteal with all the damage. There's no way you're gonna stop him. He's just running in towards everybody. Now does need to make an exit. No more stuns here to help you out. Ember Spirit not happy about that move. Lifesteal, you gotta get out of here. Does get rooted in the middle of the lane, but there's the blade coming in again. There's the toss and the avalanche. But too many people teleporting in on the side of Newbee. So much assistance. It's 4v2. Tiny gets caught. Now Lifesteal all alone. And now we do have the Warlock coming in to turn things around. The fight continues. Fatal Bonds on everybody. They just need a couple more hits to pick up the Ember Spirit, but not gonna get it.
All of his charges early on, and it's oftentimes Ember Spirit also staying on the other side of the map.
Juggernaut caught out a little bit alone, did see them, but maybe moving a little bit too late. There's the blink, and there's the toss right into the chain stun.
Trying to build into the Echo Saber next for Tiny, accelerate his farm, and like we talked about, this is going to be a quick
another
burst.
blink in a combo, and that's just it.
Warlock should have ulti back up in a second. I don't think that this is the fight to take.
Newbee seem pretty curious, so they're going to jump onto Lifesteal. They do get a lot of damage onto him to boot. We do have the teleports rushing in on the side of Cignal Ultra, so Cignal sticking to that fight. They try to get the avalanche, they're not going to hit it, but here comes the Warlock. Fatal Bonds with the Golem over all 3 members of Newbee. They need to run away as fast as possible.
That's what I'm saying, man. You can't take the fight like that when there's Golem up. It's just too close to the tower.
Oh, and now Newbee not escaping fast enough again. Blade Fury not used early enough. Gia goes down again.
This might be the thing that Newbee needs to separate him a little bit, is just those big team fight items.
All right, Newbee, they are smoked up. Nyx Assassin, of course, staying ahead with his own invis, just trying to get a little bit of vision. A couple pings as we see some movement going into Roche Pit. Lifesteal not starting it just yet, though. Everyone else from Cignal Ultra they're gathering around right at the edge of that vision. And now going to be spotted. As we say, Ember Spirit trying to jump in. We are going to see the blink out. Warlock gets caught out a little bit. He just needs to use the Golem right now just to get it out, have it on the map. Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have the Fiend's Grip onto the Tiny. It looks like there's the Blade Fury coming out. The fight is split in 2. Meanwhile, we have SCCC going bananas as he picks up 2 kills, 3 kills, and it's going to be only 2 members left alive on Cignal Ultra.
The Tiny's starting to drop down as well here. Didn't get the Blade Fury off yet again, but Tiny trying to run.
Yeah, blinks out just in time. The Avalanche and Toss buying enough time, and Lifesteal trying to turn things around right now. Is it going to be enough? Has to go through the wall, is committed to pick up that Nyx Assassin, so they do trade 3 for 2. Newbee has to be aware. We saw the scans coming out. Newbee now poising themselves to start yet another fight. They do know that the Warlock ulti's been used, so that's not in their danger. Nightmare on the Warlock, but Warlock just buying some time for the time being. Roche going quite low. Ember Spirit jumps in. Warlock does go down, maybe a little bit too quickly. Not enough time, but there's the Impale onto the Lina as well. That's going to be 2 kills once again for SCCC. Roche doesn't get finished. The Epicenter has to jump out of the pit, and now Roche goes down. Nando barely picks up the Aegis. He's still alive. He invests in onto the Sand King. They're ready for another fight, but Newbee has to back out.
Yeah, they got to be careful. It's Fatal Bonds onto all of them.
And a burrow strike under 3 people. As you see the Lifesteal come back out, SCCC doing what he can. There's the wall right in the middle. The Aegis has been pumped already. Can Nando make it it worth it as Tiny puts down the damage. Nando's back out on Life Zero, now teleporting out of there. He does get cut in. Ember Spirit jumps in, SCCC going for more kills. They don't want to let this advantage slip through. Newbee doing what they can. They'll try to pick up the Tiny. He uses the Avalanche. Isn't going to be enough. A vacuum back in. Lena now going to get caught out as well.
Oh, Newbee, you did it to him. Easy peasy, triple kill for SCCC.
Nando shows back up, but it's not enough. It's a little too late.
That was so sick.
So Cignal Ultra very well aware.
They should have Warlock ulti. This could be big for them.
Yeah, Cignal Ultra, I think, looking to turn things around. Like you said, Lyrical, they're just waiting. They're waiting for Newbee to show up. They know that they need to be wrapping around. They've seen the smoke. They do spot the entire team, and we see the blink going in from Nyx Assassin, jumping away from the Life Steer. SCCC jumps in onto 3, bowls him, dodges the Avalanche, tries to turn things around, but we're going to see Erwin pick up the kill right away. The Golem comes out, Fatal Bonds onto 2. Meanwhile, we see the toss going in. We do have kills going left and right. Nando still alive, going for a couple extra kills, but SCCC is the one to catch. Can you catch the Ember Spirit? No, we're going to see the Yules to keep the Life Steer in place. Nando, you don't have an exit. You're just going to have to be left behind by Tiny, and it's another 4 kills for Newbee. 5K a lead on top of everyone else, but the problem being the rest of Cignal Ultra. What can they do to catch up and get, I mean, what's the list of items now that they need? Ooh, Sand King, a little risky.
Nice play there, trying to contest for the bounty runes.
Yep, gonna go in, snag that, getting the stun. Actually, they're gonna commit onto the Ember Spirit, but there's a vacuum into the wall. Nice catch from above, and that's going to be another kill. BKB now popped for SCCC. He's jumping right in the Omni Slash, trying to chase through as well. We're going to see Darkseer just making everyone go on a merry-go-round chase, and a nice toss backwards to pick up the kill.
Sick play there, to be able to find that Darkseer kill. I can't believe that they were able to get that one, and the chase is not done.
Yeah, they're not done yet. Nice roots onto 3, and there's an Impale from above just to keep them at bay. Life Steer showed up, and a nice catch with the Golem onto 2, Fatal Bonds onto all 3, but do they have the speed to keep up? Life Steer, they're trying to turn things back around, and now we see Nyx Assassin coming in. There's the Burrow Strike, only onto 1. The Golem keeping everyone at bay. The Fatal Bonds still ticking, but not enough damage. Both sides a little wary to continue on with this fight. Sand King a little low. And counter smoke here. Of course, invest onto the Tiny, so Cignal Ultra has everything ready. SCCC spots him, jumps right onto Eris. Eris, if you go down, that's another stun out of the way. That's going to be another kill. SCCC now not afraid at all. There's the BKB popped. Impale not going to hit anybody. The Warlock comes in for a stun on the other side, but meanwhile, it's going to be SCCC in the backline. Now there is the BKB onto the Tiny, and Life Steer jumps out, trying to put down the damage, but doesn't have enough control on the side of his teammate. Sand King goes down as well. A vacuum now back into the wall. Impale to keep them in place, and everybody from Cignal Ultra just caught in the middle of this fight. Avalanche to keep them alive. Nando, can you get out? It's going to be 1v3. He picks up 1 kill on the other side. Juggernaut now going to chase through, and he's just jumping on top of him, putting down the damage he can.
Rampage.
Right before the tier 3, can he jump in? He's just committing all the way to the base. Catch this. Oh, the Darkseer tries to come in to assist. They're not going to pick up the final kill.
I think right there, the Juggernaut actually tried to leave the last hit for SCCC, and that meant that they couldn't get the kill because he missed the Sleight of Fist. But you can see they are in complete control of this game. That play by SCCC using the BKB, he just runs in. As soon as he knows he's up there, he can... I think that it could be, but it requires so many things to go right now because this Ember Spirit has gotten completely out of control.
Well, all right, there we go. Ember Spirit not afraid of it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, in fact, actually just going to draw out that Abyssal Blade, using the Nightmare to keep him alive. They're not going to commit too much, actually, to pop this Aegis, so SCCC needs to watch out.
Wait.
There's a stun to follow up. They actually just get the toss right away on the Avalanche, and there's the Rock to come in, but Ember Spirit does get out instantly and jumps right back in with the BKB. A lot of damage coming in with the wall right in front of the tower, but meanwhile, Nando's been out front. Nando is dominating as he picks up a kill onto Fenrir. That's been the easier one, going for a couple extra catches. Needs a more bash, but doesn't get it. A stun to follow. There's another blink and a toss. They're trying to catch a couple more hits. SCCC doing what he can to keep his teammates alive. There's the cheese onto Juggernaut, and that means it's a turnaround with the Omni Slash, and Gia just picks up every single kill. A perfect bait into that fight as Newbee take down 3 members, 2 buybacks already on the side of Cignal.
I'm the real carry here. Get out of my game. This Juggernaut is owning people. Mass buybacks, but it might just be for naught anyways.
Yeah, that's another one. They need this just to stay alive. A vacuum to keep them in place as well. SCCC returns for another go at this fight, and we do have Sand King going down instantly. I mean, these rafts were gone from the start of that fight. It looks like Newbee knew exactly what they needed to do. Now already at an 18k gold lead, it's going to be the full set, committing to it here in the mid lane. What else can they make happen around the map?
I mean, they're just going to go down bottom and do the same thing again.
The buyback comes in.
Yeah, and that might be enough to force him back. Good light strike array.
Nice stun onto 3, and there's the jump in, but the Blade Fury does come out in time. BKB on the Tiny, and there's a nice toss. Lifestealer now in range to try to catch everybody else, but a good Fiend's Grip, and that's going to mean that Lifestealer can't put down the damage. There is a stun on Juggernaut. Lifestealer needs to run for his life, though, and now the fight's turned around once again. SCCC shows up this time. It's going to be a little bit of a damage trade as SCCC says, I'm going to be the carry in this fight. Lifestealer trying to stay alive as much as he can. Pick up another kill. There's the bash is coming in. He's trying to get more, but it's 1v3. GOG is just too strong.
When they take him down, find themselves all 5 yet again. One more tip for the last remaining member of Cignal Ultra as GG is called, and Newbee doing it in front of their home crowd in a beautiful fashion.
Yeah, really, really well played. I mean, we saw a couple moments that could have been scary for Newbee.
All right. Get the smoke out, get some wards down early, get a little bit of love from the crowd.
From other sides of the map. Like you mentioned, we're going to see top side. Oh, actually, Sandking gets caught out, gets brought back by Rubik, so he can't get away from the cold feet. He's going to get stunned again. He's caught in between the trees, but is there enough damage between A and Rubik? It looks like it. There's another set of cold feet.
Yeah, well played. Fenrir picks up that kill.
Yeah, so we're trying to just get to the late game so fast enough, and that's going to be a lot of damage as Quab comes in with the ultimate, picks up a kill. Storm Spirit trying to do what he can, trying to get a trade. Can he get it? One more hit, and he's going to pick up the kill onto AA. A stun onto Quab, but doesn't hit, and Quab blinks out just in time. Storm Spirit going to get taken out by the Fade Bolt from Rubik. But they don't have the catch. I mean, they weren't there in time, and even then, would they have had enough with everybody else from Newbee showing up with the smoke? And there's a telekinesis. Lina's going to get caught out. The stun going to hit only one person, so that's going to be a quick kill with the Fade Bolt as Waxy picks it up. They're turning things around towards Cignal Ultra. They don't have an exit. The Ice Blast has been used already, and they're trying to pick up one kill. Undying does show up. That's a lot of damage coming in. They have to stun him to keep it at bay. Troll Warlord still alive, and there's another stun coming in from Lina. A nice hit, and Cignal Ultra picking up a couple kills for themselves.
Didn't expect SCCC to go that hard forward, particularly because he didn't have his level 10 yet.
Oh, Troll does get caught in the Arena of Blood this time. There's a Fable coming in early, and a nice stun against the wall, and the Ice Blast to finish him off. Fenrir picks up that kill.
Not easy to deal with that ability.
Yeah, Storm actually jumping all the way in. They know that the Ice Blast has been used. They know a lot has been committed. A nice hit as he jumps away. A little fade away kill for Storm. Rubik coming in, trying to get another kill. A stun on from the Mars to keep everyone else at bay. Newbee needs to make a retreat, but Storm's jumping all the way back in. He's trying to get a catch. They actually pick up the kill. So Storm Spirit, no mana to follow through on another one. A stun now coming down onto the Wraith King. The Wraith King is now here on his own devices, going to pick up one kill, and now Storm's been caught on the tree. Does he have the... Nope, he cannot jump out in time. There's the stun chain coming in.
CC up on the top side of the map have pretty much been on targets that are already there, just willing to give up their lives. There is a little bit of a timing here with Wraith King far forward.
Looking for a quick catch. There's the Burrow Strike, and a lot of damage getting bursted down. There's the Epicenter. They need to pick him off, but there's a reincarnation. Can they pick up the kills afterwards? Can they get 2 in a row? Wraith King shows back up. Whirling S is just to try to get away. There's the Ice Blast coming in. Troll Warlord, you're going to go down. And that's 2 actually as Sand King goes in to assist. Storm Spirit shows up. It's going to be too late. We do have 2 kills already on the side of Newbee. They're picking up 2, and now it's going to be 3. They're pushing forward. Eris now a little bit too late, all alone. The Ice Vortex shows up. There's the blink forward, and now Eris no way out. Cold feet, the dagger there. The spear barely misses. Going to pick up 1 kill onto Fenrir.
To try and split push to the best of your ability with the Storm Spirit, with the Troll Warlord. We saw what happened just a second ago with the Troll, and it's going to happen again.
There's Arena Blood right to make sure that the Ice Blast comes through. Troll Warlord does get pushed back. Meanwhile, we do have Newbee just needing to back off. But Warlord's staying alive for the time being, but will eventually go down to Fenrir, of course. They have all the insurance policies they need to make sure this game turns into a W in this best of 3. All right, Cignal Ultra needs to watch out. Quab does get the catch onto the Lina and does pick up the kill before the teleport happens. And that means Cignal doesn't have an answer as we see Ice Blast coming on Storm Spirit as well. He's not able to get out. The BKB not being used. One of those plays where Cignal just has to buy some time. I mean, this tier 3 is definitely gone. So are the Rags. You can't really contest right now. Lina is up now. Storm Spirit up in 15. But I don't know if that's going to be quick enough. We saw the BKB coming out for Troll Warlord as well. So Cignal Ultra, if they're going to make a move happen, they have everything they could possibly have at this timing. A lot of damage going in, and there's the blink in, and there is the Epicenter going in as well. Arena Blood trying to keep everyone at bay. A nice stun backwards from Mars, and the Aegis has been popped instantly as we see Storm Spirit jumping in all the way through. Storm Spirit with the BKB trying to keep 3 members of Newbee at bay, but they're going to lose Troll amidst that. So it's going to be a trade 1-for-1, but Troll dying while Aegis buys back instantly Yeah, and we see that Newbee's very well aware of that, just keeping him up top. The rest of Newbee standing by in case the fight breaks out. There's the Ice Blast to keep everyone else at bay, and a nice telekinesis to hold them in place. Lina gets caught, and that's going to be the kill that Newbee wanted. Just one member out, another stun out. Of course, that means that there's less control on the side of Cignal Ultra. Another tier 3 goes down, and it's going to be another set of racks.
Creep wave here in the mid or top, it looks like.
Yeah, all right. And we're going to see that blink in with the Arena Blood. They wanted one more catch, and A1 is unstoppable. Storm Spirit does go with the BKB, tries to get the catch onto the AA. They barely do finish it. Mars trying to keep them. Meanwhile, that means Quab's been trading on the enemy backline as well with her own BKB. He is in the perfect place to do so, but Newbee's very well aware they're staying spread out. They don't want to take this risk. The epicenter is being channeled. Does he have what it takes? He blinks, and he's just jumping onto the Quab right away. Gets the burst strike after the blink, and the stun's falling. The Laguna Blade comes out as well, but SCCC eventually goes down. Here comes the reincarnation with that Wraith King. Wraith King jumping in. He's still alive with the BKB, but Troll with his own BKB now jumping on top of everyone. Eris drawing a lot of fire. Troll still putting down the damage. Wraith King's BKB has run out, but the double stun coming out as we see Rubik in the back trying to keep everyone else alive. Telekinesis. Mars, do you have the damage and what it takes? Troll's gonna stick onto you, but Mars seems so tanky right now. Troll, do you have an answer? There we go. We see a lot of that damage coming in with the Whirling Axes, and that should be it. Just taking a little bit of time with Mars blocking all that damage from in front of them.
That's Mars Nota. I mean,
my gosh.
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much, but they do lose a lot at the cost of it. Gonna also lose the Troll. Gets sniped on the back line. Sick play from the AA.
Oh man,
and cheat, they just call it right there. We've had enough.
Yeah, I mean, you did what you could, but I mean, man, when you get sniped like that at the end, what can you say but